WordPress is updating from what is called the Classic Editor to the Block Editor. This change is required by the end of 2021 for all WordPress sites. For now, we are enabling the Block Editor mode as an option on StageHand, so you can familiarize yourself with the new layout over the next few months. In November, we will make that switch permanent. In this video, we will go through everything you need to know as we transition from the old to the new editor. This is the Classic Editor, and the editor you are familiar with. This is the new Block Editor. While it looks and functions slightly differently, it has all of the same features and capabilities. Things are just rearranged a bit. The first thing to note is that all of your content will remain the same and is accessible and editable in both modes. When you navigate to Pages in the WordPress admin menu, you will now see either Classic Editor or Block Editor next to each page. This indicates which editor that page was last edited in. And if you click on the page title, it will resume editing in that option. When you hover over a page title, you will see both options appear and can choose whichever you prefer. When a page is open, you can always switch between the editors from the Edit view as well. In the Classic mode, click the Switch to Block Editor button in the sidebar on the right. In the Block Editor mode, click the Options menu, the three dots in the top right, and find the Switch to Classic Editor. In the Block Editor, there are a few things to note. First, the Block Editor has a full screen mode that can be toggled on and off in the Options menu here. This can be done with a shortcut, Shift, Option, Command, F. Next important thing to note is the page settings. In the Classic Editor, we always see the settings in the sidebar on the right. In the Block Editor, to access those settings, you need to click the Settings icon in the top right corner. All the same fields appear: the page status and visibility, permalink, featured image, and page attributes. To declutter the page and hide the page settings, simply click the X in the top right corner. For page content, the main text editor content is all edited here, with the rest of the StageHand content blocks added below and working the same as in the Classic Editor. To edit this content, click the text you want to update and a toolbar will appear. This is the same as the toolbar in the Classic Editor. You can add lists, headers, links, images, etc. Don't forget the ever-important toolbar toggle here and the clear formatting button here. The only difference is to add buttons, you need to go to the blue Add Blocks button in the top left corner of the editor. Here you have 4 different block options to add: another classic text editor, a table block, an Eventbrite button, and a regular button. Select the button you want to add. Here, you can edit the text and links as desired. If you wish to preview the button, click this icon and you can toggle between the preview and the edit mode. To add an Eventbrite button, you will do the same thing. Click the blue plus button and select the block you want to add. You will add the Eventbrite ID and the button text here. The Classic block here is used to add more text below or between buttons. Just click and edit. Then, blocks can be dragged and dropped as needed. With this update, we've also added a table block. Click to add the table block, then set the number of columns and rows and click Create Table. Here you can add the content. You have some style options for the table as well. To find these, go to Settings and select the Block tab. You can choose Default or Striped. You can add header and footer sections. And you can choose to make the columns a fixed, even width or have them adjusted based on content. This editor option and layout will be similar in the other custom post types as well. In Posts, your main text editor appears up top with the Post sidebar callout options and content blocks appearing below. Note that your post categories show up in the page settings. For productions, your main text editor appears up top here with your production details and content blocks appearing below. For callouts, your main text editor appears up top here with your callout header and button fields appearing below. People will appear the same. So, we encourage you to take some time over the next few months to test out the new block editor on your site. The key features to remember are here in the Options menu, the page settings, and the Add Blocks blue plus icon. You'll find what you need in these spots. We won't be removing the classic editor until November, so you can ease into it. Please reach out to the Ligature team if you have any questions, and we'll be checking in with you individually ahead of the transition. Thanks, and have fun exploring!